A woman named Ashley emailed me her spooky story time about things that are currently happening in her home. And honestly, the story is terrifying. Trigger warning, this might have to deal with a D. She does want to remain anonymous, so all of the names have been changed in the story. And this story, we're going to name it Papa. So Ashley is 35 and she's worked in healthcare for about 15 years. So she's no stranger to weird things, weird sounds, and she's definitely heard a thing or two. She does have a 9-year-old son and a fiance. So she's lived in this current home for about 2 years. And unfortunately, earlier this year, her dad was diagnosed with stage 3 lung cancer. And unfortunately, this past June, he did lose his battle and passed. Months before his passing, he was placed in hospice, but he was very aware, he was very alert, coherent. He just needed a little bit of help. And one day, her fiance and her son, they're driving to go have dinner, and her son out of nowhere says, "Mom, I have to tell you something." And Ashley's like, "Yeah, baby, what's up?" And he says, "I saw Papa." Mom is like, "Yeah, baby, we go see Papa every day." And her son says, "No, I see Papa at our house." And Ashley is like, "What do you mean? He's in hospice." He then goes and says that he's seen him 3 times. One, just standing at the hallway, staring at him. The second time, he was running in the hallway, going into his mom's room. And the third time, he was in the restroom, and Papa is peeking from the corner, just like that, looking at him. Naturally, Ashley freaks out and she calls the hospice nurse and she's like, "What's going on? How's my dad?" Come to find out, dad is perfectly fine. And honestly, her dad is more concerned about her. Like, what is going on? Ashley did try and question her son to get a little bit of more information. And the way that he described Papa is in his work uniform. Fast forwarding to present time, she was on the couch in the living room talking to her best friend, and they hung up at about 3 a.m. A few minutes later, she's just laying there and she sees a 7-foot tall thing wearing a cloak or like a hooded something walking from her son's room to her bedroom. She literally froze with fear. And the very next day, she tells her fiance and she's like, "Hey, I just have to tell you this. I know you're probably not going to believe me, but hear me out." She tells him what she saw, and he tells her, "Ashley, I believe you. This past Wednesday, I saw something in our bedroom." So she ended up falling asleep that Wednesday on the couch, and for some reason, he turned over and he saw a 7-foot dark figure standing on her side of the bed, just staring at him. He saw it twice, once at 1:30 in the morning and again at 4 a.m. He told her that he didn't want to freak out because her rack of clothes was there, but deep down, he's thinking, this figure is 7 foot tall. There's no way that that's her clothes. She does go on to stage her house, and not even 4 hours later, her son comes up to her and says, "Mom, I have to tell you something. I'm using the restroom," and he sees a dark, tall figure standing at Ashley's bedroom doorway, just looking at him, and that it had long string-like hair. Ashley emailed me and told me that she's very scared and that she's honestly kind of nervous that whatever this is took on her dad's identity or is portraying to be her dad, and she's so scared that her son might have welcomed it into their home thinking it was Papa. Now she is seeing so many spiders around her house. They're large, they're transparent. She's never seen them before. And she's like, "What is going on?" She says that her and her fiance sleep about 12 to 16 hours and they are still always exhausted. So honestly, she's just looking for help. She's literally at the point that she doesn't know what to do. And if any of you guys have ever experienced anything like this, she will be reading the comments. Please write down in the comments any type of recommendations, anything that has worked for you. I personally emailed her back and I told her what has worked for me in the past. But if there's anything that y'all can think of that might help this poor family, please comment it down below because she will be reading. And also be nice. Thank you, Ashley, again for sending me your story. I hope you get some answers, and I hope that whatever advice I gave you helps you as well. And if you guys have any more spooky story times, please DM me, or you can email them to me as well. Stay safe, you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.